Hello everybody, Tony here with theQ.co, and I am here with my very good friend Michael Hampton, whom I've known for years. Forever, in the early aughts here in Chicago. And Michael is an actor, and he is here to talk to us about the newest show that he is in, called
Man Boobs.
Can you tell us a little bit about Man Boobs?
I sure can. The funny thing was the playwright was actually here this weekend, or the opening weekend of the show this past weekend, and when we first started doing this play, we had actually asked him if we could change the title. We thought it just gave too much of the play away. We thought it was like, yeah, it's giving it away. It's gilding the lily, if you will. But he was very adamant, no, it is Man Boobs, that's the title. So it's supposed to evoke the idea of that it's funny, that of course it's a comedy, there's funny stuff in it. And it also talks a lot about body issues.
Give us a little background, give us a little premise of the show and like who you are, what you play.
You got it. This show is about Marty and Spence. It's two guys who are, sexy little bear guys who are on their fourth date. Basically follows them through this fourth date where they are trying to navigate is this relationship going to work or isn't it?
Right.
So through this evening, they discover a lot about each other and a lot about themselves. And there's a lot of humor and then a lot of pathos of really getting to know who you are. I play Marty, and Rick Heinz is playing Spence.
And is it only a two-person show?
It's just the two of us.
And the director is David Zak.
And it's done through Pride Films and Plays, which is his new organization that he started 2 years ago to really rediscover and bring out gay artists and gay films and gay plays and all that. This is the second full production that Pride Films and Plays has done. Typically, they just do readings. Like I did a reading for them of a play called Pig. I know. Pig was filthy. That was a filthy play.
It sounds like it could be.
It was. But it was a lot of fun, and it was a play that never would have been produced, so we were able to do a reading of it at least and get people to know that it existed.
Now, there's this whole, new genre coming out within the queer community of, I guess, more filthy shows. Not filthy, but more like...
Well, it's much more hardcore. It's like the whole idea... There's a lot of ideas that just aren't explored. So, Pig explored the ideas of, conversion parties and, that whole thing of... I
don't know what that means!
You go to a party with a bunch of people who are positive, who are HIV positive, and then they basically all have unprotected sex with this one person to convert them. There was a whole, thing that I had never heard of.
That's some dangerous stuff.
It is.
And it's dangerous stuff, but that's totally stuff that people should be aware that's out there.
It happens.
Yeah.
It's part of life, and it's just something that a lot of people didn't even know existed.
And of course, the body positivity with Man Boobs, and the bear community is totally coming out of their caves these days.
Exactly.
They're so big right now. Look at this man. Look at that man. Now, this show is playing at Mary's Attic.
It's at Mary's Attic, which is up above Hamburger Mary's. It's 5400 North Clark, so it's right at Clark and Balmoral. And it's Friday and Saturday nights at 7:30.
And how much is it?
It's $15.
$15 for a nice... And the show length is...
it's a little over an hour.
Mary's is a great place because... If you have something that you want to showcase or put on, Mary's doesn't charge you a thing.
They're very reasonable, and
it's either nothing or it's very reasonable.
Very reasonable,
which is awesome because that gives you a nice venue to perform your shows. So kudos to Mary's Attic.
I have to say kudos to them too.
Absolutely, you do a lot of stuff there.
I'm with another theater company, Helen A. Handbag, that also does a lot of shows there.
They have a new show coming out.
Sexy Baby is coming up. I'm going to be in it. It's so much fun.
I'm very, very excited about that. So that's something that you have coming up in the future.
I got that coming up after.
And wait, give us a little bit of a premise of that one.
Sexy Baby is the Toddlers and Tiaras musical that needed to be written. David Serta wrote it. David kept saying, I'm going to write this musical. And so sure enough, for the last few months, he's sequestered himself away and wrote David Serta.
Now, how did David Serta put Joan Crawford in this one?
He did not put Joan Crawford in this one, believe it or not.
What?
I know. And the place that you would expect Joan Crawford to be is in a Toddlers and Tiaras musical.
So exciting.
But I read some of the script, and it is hysterical. And I heard one of the first song that I heard of all the music is called "Get Out of My Way," sung by one of the little girls.
Well, listen, everyone, go out and check out Man Boobs playing at Mary's Attic every Friday and Saturday through March 10th. Thank you so much, Michael, for coming and talking to us about Man Boobs. Check it out just for the title. And he gets almost naked.
Almost nude.
Almost naked. So that is totally worth it. Thank you so much. Good to see you. Oh, mwah. And you too. And you too. And thank you so much, everybody. Bye-bye.